Kevin Durant on LeBron James. He's kind of breaking down the barriers of what an NBA superstar is supposed to be. Kevin Durant, left, of the Golden State Warriors, and LeBron James, right, of the Cleveland Cavaliers look on during Game 4 of the 2018 NBA Finals on June 8 at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Durant said James' decision to go to the Lakers was the perfect decision, the perfect move. Oakland, California. The NBA's wild off-season has included DeMarcus Cousins going to the Golden State Warriors, Kawhi Leonard forcing his way off the San Antonio Spurs, DeMar DeRozan being traded by his beloved Toronto Raptors, and Carmelo Anthony soon becoming a free agent. No summer news was hotter, however, than LeBron James' decision to depart the four-time reigning Eastern Conference champion Cleveland Cavaliers to join the rebuilding Los Angeles Lakers. James went from being an NBA Finals rival to a Pacific Division rival whom the reigning NBA champion Warriors will play at least 4 times next season. Warriors forward Kevin Durant told The Undefeated that he loved his fellow superstar's decision to start over in Los Angeles. "I thought it was the perfect decision, the perfect move," Durant said during an Alaska Airlines-sponsored event at Oakland International Airport. "He did everything you're supposed to do in Cleveland, the perfect next step for him. He's kind of breaking down the barriers of what an NBA superstar is supposed to be. You feel like you're supposed to just play it out in one spot. I think he did a good job of giving you different chapters. And it's going to make his book more interesting when it's done." The Warriors defeated James and the Cavaliers in 3 of the last 4 finals. Now James is joining a Lakers team that includes fellow newcomers Rajon Rondo, ex-Warriors JaVale McGee, Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley, along with returners Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Lakers have not been to the playoffs since 2013. Durant recently visited with James in Los Angeles, where the discussion seemed to be more about life than basketball. "Excited about what lies ahead for him, for us as men more so than basketball players. Just breaking bread and showing love," Durant said. "It will certainly be a major challenge for James and the Lakers to win an NBA title or the Pacific Division, for that matter, because of the rich getting richer Warriors." The Warriors added a 5th All-Star to their team with the surprise free agent signing of Cousins. Durant is not surprised at the hate coming the Warriors' way for landing Cousins. "Nobody likes a great thing. Greatness is rare, it's different, and people don't like different, so I get it. But I think for DeMarcus I liked his approach, our approach to it, coming in, wanting it just to be about basketball. Once you look at it that way, it works out perfectly," Durant said. Kevin Durant arrived in Las Vegas on July 25 for USA Basketball's minicamp in an Alaska Airlines plane with 2A boys and 2A girls basketball teams from the San Francisco Bay Area and Los Angeles. A Durant decal with his arms outstretched was on the side of the Boeing 737-900 Airjet, courtesy of Alaska Airlines. The Warriors earned the most surprising headline of free agency when Cousins decided to accept a one-year, $5.3 million mid-level contract. The 6'10", 265-pounder averaged 25.2 points, 12.9 rebounds and 5.4 assists for the New Orleans Pelicans last season. The four-time NBA All-Star, who suffered a season-ending torn Achilles tendon on January 26, told The Undefeated that he had no significant offers on the table during the first day of free agency on July 1. He called Warriors general manager Bob Myers on July 2 to tell him he would be willing to sign for the mid-level exception. Durant said he was shocked when Myers called to make him aware of the possibility of Cousins coming. "I was like, no way," Durant said. "Then I went to the movies throughout the day and I got like 3 or 4 calls in the movies I had to ignore, and when I got out it said it was finalized, and I FaceTimed DeMarcus and called Bob and was so excited because I knew how important this time was for DeMarcus to find a team. Find somebody that was gonna help him kind of get through this injury first then play his best basketball, so I think it's gonna be perfect for both spots, for him and for us." The Warriors have 5 2018 NBA All-Stars in Cousins, Durant, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. Because of Cousins' recovery, it is uncertain when he will play for the Warriors next season, and it could take time for him to gel with the team. Durant said, adding Cousins gives the Warriors a different team in a positive way offensively. "It gives us somebody that can score in the low post, that can demand a double team and you can't switch on him," Durant said. "That gives us a different look. I feel like a lot of teams felt like they could switch their smalls onto our bigs, but you can't do that with DeMarcus. But we're not used to playing that way either. We're playing with the scoring big man, down low. So it's going to be an adjustment, but I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun, should be a new injection of energy for us." So how do the Warriors make it work offensively with Cousins? "Throw him the ball when he's got a mismatch, throw me the ball when I've got a mismatch. If Klay's open for a 3, pass it. Steph in the pick and roll, do your thing. And we'll figure it out," Durant said. Durant re-signed with the Warriors for a 2-year deal paying $61.5 million, with the second year a player option. The $5 million in savings from Durant's deal offsets the $5.3 million mid-level tax that Golden State elected to use to sign Cousins. The 9-time All-Star averaged 26.4 points last season and earned his second consecutive NBA Finals MVP award. Durant described his short-term contract with the Warriors as the right thing to do for me. This wild NBA offseason included the Spurs trading disgruntled 2014 Finals MVP Leonard and guard Danny Green to the Raptors for DeRozan, center Jacob Poeltl and a first-round draft pick. DeRozan publicly expressed his displeasure to ESPN's Chris Haynes about the Raptors trading him without a verbal heads-up.